Gale King is so deserving of this award, and I am so proud to have this opportunity to speak to her commitment to a strong culture at Nationwide, to a strong diversity and equity and inclusion agenda that she has spearheaded over the years. She is a tireless advocate for education, and you see that in her work in the education arena and in the higher ed education arena. And her commitment to diversity and inclusion is, I am an example and a product of that. I am the first female president at the Columbus Urban League, and it was because of her commitment to diversity, and it was because of her leadership and foresight in this area that I am able to be here today to say congratulations, well done, well deserved. You are so deserving of this honor, and we are so proud of you, and I am proud to be your friend.
This is Congresswoman Joyce Beatty. It is my honor to congratulate Gale King on being named this year's Ohio Minority Supplier Development Council Cathy Mock Lifetime Achievement Award recipient. Lifelong advocate for the people, corporate executive, innovator, strong supporter of minority small businesses, committed community leader, National Urban League board chair, and friend. I could go on and on, because what doesn't Gale do? I can tell you, for the many years that I have known her, Gale has been a champion for diversity and inclusion and equity in the workplace. When she speaks, people listen. I know, because she has been a real friend and advisor to me. Currently as Senior Vice President and Chief Administrative Officer of Nationwide, Gale has been nationally recognized for her leadership and innovative human resource practices that foster strong culture, performance orientation, and an engaging work environment. Moreover, in the words of some of her colleagues, Gale uses her voice with grace to address racism and advocate for a way forward towards equity and inclusion to make the workplace, our community, and our nation a true melting pot. At a time when diversity and inclusion has become in vogue for many companies, Gale has been steadfast in her efforts to not only elevate men and women of color, but also help them gain the much-needed tools and skills to make their own impact. Thank you, Ohio Minority Supplier Development Council, for recognizing my good friend Gale King with this award named after another good friend, Cathy Mock. This award is symbolic of what can be accomplished if we work together to make diversity, inclusion, and equity a part of our American way of life. Gale, I am so proud of you. Know that I and so many others are inspired by your position, your work, and most importantly, the time that you take to stand up for what you believe in, mentor others, and give so freely of yourself and resources. Your work, your mission, and your legacy will live on forever. Congratulations, girlfriend, on this well-deserved honor.
Hello, OMSDC members and guests. I'm Kirt Walker, CEO of Nationwide, and I'm thrilled to hear that you have awarded this year's Cathy Mock Lifetime Achievement Award to my friend and colleague, Gale King. I've had the pleasure of working with Gale for many years, and during that time, I valued and appreciated her commitment to diversity and inclusion at both Nationwide and throughout the community. She has been a steadfast supporter of small businesses and has worked tirelessly to develop opportunities for growth and advancement in communities of color. Gale sets an example through both her words and her actions. She holds a leadership role in the National Urban League and is an active endorser of Black enterprise and the NAACP. A huge advocate of education, Gale has established endowments and scholarships at 2 universities. She inspires others through her efforts to address racism and social justice issues while remaining graceful, compassionate, and open-hearted. On behalf of Nationwide Associates and our partners, congratulations, Gale, It's an honor to work alongside someone with your passion for improving lives and supporting communities. We're proud to join in this celebration of your well-deserved honor. Congratulations.
I'm Gale King, and I want to thank each of you for the difference you make. Nationwide applauds and shares in your vision and mission to develop, connect, and advocate for minority businesses and promote supplier diversity. It is because of organizations like yours that together we are advancing diversity, equity, and inclusion in our communities and our companies. I am deeply, deeply honored to have been selected as the recipient of this year's Cathy Mock Lifetime Achievement Award, and I'm humbled by the kind words of my personal sheroes and friends, the Honorable Congresswoman Joyce Beatty, and CEO Columbus Urban League Stephanie Hightower, and of course my boss and friend, Nationwide CEO Kirt Walker. Especially honored because I know their commitment to this work. I also want to personally acknowledge Cathy Mock, another shero in our community whose impact continues to be felt. I am honored to receive an award that captures Cathy's amazing legacy. Professionally, this award is important to me and to Nationwide because it represents a company I love. Nationwide is a company with a long-term commitment to people, community, and diversity, equity, and inclusion. This award is a reflection that we are living into our values, that we are upholding our commitment, and that we're doing it right. Because that's what great companies do. They understand their accountability to be a force for good and a catalyst for change. Personally, as I reflected on the award, I am very proud to be recognized as a strong advocate and champion of minority-owned businesses and local minority communities and people in Ohio. I believe that we each have a responsibility to make the world better for everyone. And I have been very fortunate to be in a position to do so at a company that shares my values. I also personally believe that education creates our next generation of entrepreneurs and creates powerful possibilities for others by making it a little easier for them to achieve their full potential. There is no more important time than today, than this very moment, to be a strong champion of diversity, equity, and inclusion. In closing, I am deeply, deeply appreciative and honored to receive this award, and I want to acknowledge and thank Kimberly and Dee Dee with Nationwide Supplier Diversity Team for nominating me. But I also want to publicly acknowledge their leadership and the difference they're making at Nationwide and the difference they're making with the OMSDC. Again, to all of you, thank you for the difference you make. Thank you for choosing to honor me. Together, we can change the world.